Behind every exotic fruit is a story. Sometimes it's the story of a fruit that became a national symbol, and another, a popular superfood. Today, we'll uncover these secrets. Welcome to Flora. Jujube, Chinese date. In the world of fruits, there are those that look modest but are packed with health benefits and unique flavor. Jujube, or Chinese date, is one of them. It resembles a small apple or large olive with smooth red skin that eventually wrinkles, making it look like a dried fruit. Inside is sweet, crunchy flesh with light notes of apple and date. The fruit ripens on trees native to China, Central Asia, and the Middle East, and thanks to its hardness, it is spread to many parts of the world. Jujube ripens in late summer and early autumn and is often harvested by hand as the fruits bruise easily. Fresh jujubes are eaten like any other fruit, while dried ones are used as healthy snacks or added to tea and desserts. Jujube is a fruit with a rich history and a simple but pleasant flavor, gaining popularity on exotic fruit markets. Cempedak. In the dense tropical forests of Southeast Asia grows a fascinating fruit that leaves no one indifferent. Cempedak is a close relative of jackfruit, but smaller and with a more pronounced aroma. Its yellow-green skin is covered in soft spines, and inside is sweet, fibrous flesh with a bold flavor reminiscent of pineapple, mango, and banana, with a hint of spice. The fruit ripens on the tree and often falls to the ground, where it is collected by hand. Thanks to its firm texture, Cempedak handles transport well, but because of its intense smell, it is banned in public transport in some countries. In Southeast Asia, Cempedak is eaten fresh, deep-fried, or used in sweets and desserts. This fruit is a true explosion of flavor and aroma, perfect for those who love exotic fruits with bold, rich notes. One whiff is enough to transport you to the heart of the tropical rainforest. A touch of tartness, sweet notes, and freshness all describe maracuya, one of the brightest and most recognizable fruits of South America. The fruit looks modest, round with wrinkled skin that can be yellow or purple. But once cut open, it reveals a jelly-like pulp with black seeds, full of vibrant, intense flavor. It's both sour and sweet, with citrus and floral tones. The more wrinkled the skin, the riper the fruit and the richer the taste. Maracuya grows on vines, produces several times a year, and often falls from branches when ripe. That's how it's harvested. It is sensitive to transport, so outside of its growing countries, it's more often sold as juice, puree, or frozen pulp. In the tropics, it's used in desserts, yogurts, salads, cocktails, and even as a flavoring for meat and fish. Ackee is a unique and little-known fruit that looks like a large red-yellow capsule with triangular flaps. When the fruit ripens, it opens up, revealing shiny black seeds surrounded by soft, creamy yellow flesh. Ackee is native to Jamaica, where it is considered a national symbol and an important part of the local cuisine. The flesh has a delicate, creamy flavor with a slightly buttery texture, somewhat reminiscent of boiled eggs or avocado. Interestingly, ackee has a complex ripening process. The fruit only opens when fully ripe and safe to eat. Otherwise, its flesh and seeds can be toxic. Because of this, harvesting ackee requires special care and knowledge. In cooking, it is often prepared with savory dishes, especially salted fish, creating the famous Jamaican dish, ackee and saltfish. The golden yellow fruits of the pindo palm resemble little sunlit spheres hanging in clusters from the branches. Each fruit, about 2 to 3 centimeters in diameter, is covered with thin but firm skin, beneath which lies sweet and slightly oily flesh with a soft and nutty undertone. The flavor combines gentle tartness with fruity sweetness, making them popular for eating fresh or for use in jams, desserts, and even beverages. Interestingly, the pindo palm is also known for its ornamental beauty. Its spreading canopy and bright fruit clusters make it a true centerpiece in gardens and tropical landscapes. The fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and the seeds are often used for propagation and decorative purposes. The pindo palm blends aesthetic appeal, health benefits, and exotic taste, turning an ordinary encounter with fruit into a visual and culinary discovery. Ice cream bean. Imagine a fruit that looks plain and unassuming. Long green pods hanging from trees in the tropical forests of South America. But inside these pods lies a sweet surprise. Soft white pulp with a fluffy texture, almost like ice cream. That's exactly why the ice cream bean got its name. The flesh tastes delicate and sweet, with notes of vanilla and cream reminiscent of real vanilla ice cream, but without additives. The pods grow on tall trees and can reach up to 30 centimeters in length. They are harvested by hand when soft and easy to remove from the branches. In Central and South America, this fruit is loved for its unique flavor and cooling sweetness. It's eaten straight from the pod or used in desserts. Outside the region, the ice cream bean is rare, but for those seeking unusual taste sensations, it's a true culinary gift from nature. Tamarillo, or tree tomato, is a bright and unusual fruit that looks like a small egg or an oval-shaped tomato. The skin of the tamarillo can be red, yellow, or orange, smooth and thin, yet quite firm. Inside is juicy flesh with many small seeds surrounded by a jelly-like layer. The flavor of tamarillo is rich and complex, a combination of sweetness and mild acidity with notes of tomato and passion fruit, sometimes with a hint of bitterness. It can be either sweet or more tangy depending on the variety and ripeness. The fruit's homeland is South America, especially Peru and Ecuador, but tamarillo is now successfully cultivated in New Zealand and some Asian countries. Tamarillo ripens on small trees or shrubs, and the fruits are harvested by hand to avoid damage. An interesting point is that the taste and color of the fruit's flesh change noticeably depending on storage temperature. Chilled tamarillo becomes sweeter, while warm ones express bright sour notes. Usually, only the flesh is eaten, while the skin is discarded due to its bitterness. Tamarillo is excellent for making sauces, jams, and salads, and when eaten fresh, it is an unusual and colorful addition to breakfast. This fruit is little known outside its growing regions, but its unique flavor and vibrant color make it a true find for exotic fruit lovers. The bael fruit, or wood apple, seems to embody the spirit of India's tropics. Its thick, hard shell hides aromatic orange-golden pulp with a unique, sweet, spicy flavor. At first glance, it appears unfamiliar. Round or slightly pear-shaped with a rough shell that's difficult to open without a knife. But inside lies a real treat. The pulp is eaten fresh, made into juices, purees, desserts, and traditional Indian drinks, while the seeds are sometimes used for planting. Bael is valued not only for its flavor. The fruits are rich in vitamin C, fiber, and natural antioxidants that support immunity and digestion. The trees grow tall, with wide-spreading canopies and fragrant flowers, and the ripe fruits are easily seen among the green leaves. This fruit combines exotic beauty, unique taste, and health benefits, turning an ordinary introduction into a true tropical Indian adventure. Burmese grape is a dark purple berry with smooth, glossy skin and a firm, round shape. Inside is juicy, sweet flesh with a hint of acidity, reminiscent of grape with a cherry note. The fruits grow in clusters on the tree's branches, making it highly decorative. Native to Burma and South Asia, The berries are eaten fresh, made into juices and jams, and their rich aroma and bright color make this fruit appealing to gourmets. Everyone knows the cashew nut, but few realize that it grows attached to a colorful, fleshy fruit. The cashew fruit, or a cashew apple, originates from Brazil and is now cultivated in tropical regions worldwide. The trees grow tall, producing fruits in pairs: the juicy apple and the nut, which sits atop it. The fruit looks unusual. The bright red or yellow fleshy part resembles a small apple. Inside, the pulp is sweet with a slight tang, while the nut sits above in its characteristic hard shell. The flavor of the cashew apple is sweet, juicy, and slightly tart, with fruity notes reminiscent of mango and orange. Its aroma is rich and fresh. The pulp is eaten fresh or used to make beverages, jams, and sauces. What makes this fruit remarkable is its dual value. The flesh is edible, and the nut provides seeds. Cashew fruit perfectly combines diverse flavors and textures, making it unique and memorable. Akebia is a mysterious fruit from East Asia, native to Japan, China, and Korea. It grows on long vines, often hidden among dense foliage, making it easy to overlook. The fruit is elongated, with a purple-brown skin of medium thickness. Inside is soft, pale flesh filled with tiny seeds. Its texture is jelly-like, sweet, and refreshing. The flavor of akebia is sweet with a hint of wine, accented by fruity notes reminiscent of passion fruit and lychee. The aroma is light, fresh, and subtly tropical. It is eaten fresh, made into desserts or jams, and occasionally used in beverages. What makes akebia special is its rarity and exotic character. This fruit captivates not only with taste, but also with its enigmatic appearance, turning each encounter into a true culinary adventure. In the mountains, where the air is thin and the sun is especially intense, the wild apricot ripens, a fruit with character and a rich, deep flavor. It grows in Central Asia, the Caucasus, and parts of the Himalayas, clinging with its roots to rocky slopes. The trees grow without human care, which is why their fruits are smaller than cultivated apricots. Visually, the wild apricot looks modest: a matte skin, uneven coloring, and firm flesh. However, its flavor is intense, sweet and tart, with pronounced fruity depth and a hint of astringency. The aroma is strong and sun-filled, with notes of honey and almond. The main feature of the wild apricot is its high concentration of flavor and nutrients. It is rich in vitamins and oils, especially in the pits, which are widely used in traditional cuisine. This fruit seems to absorb the harshness of the mountains and the power of nature, while still preserving the softness and warmth of summer. Pluot is a unique fruit that blends the best qualities of plums and apricots. This hybrid, developed in the USA, quickly gained popularity among fruit lovers for its vibrant flavor and juicy texture. The trees thrive in moderate climates with fertile soil. Pluots are round or slightly oval, with smooth skin ranging from pink to red and purple hues. The flesh is juicy and firm, balancing sweetness with a subtle tang. The flavor of pluot is sweet and fruity, with distinct notes of apricot and plum. Its aroma is delicate yet rich, gradually unfolding as you taste. This fruit is perfect for fresh eating, salads, desserts, and baked dishes. What sets pluot apart is its harmony and versatility. It combines the texture, aroma, and taste of two fruits, creating a unique and memorable experience from the very first bite. Star gooseberries immediately catch the eye with their unusual shape. Small, pale yellow fruits with characteristic ridges resembling miniature stars. Their flavor is truly distinctive, sharply sour with a light astringency, making them ideal for pickles, jams, sauces, and even sweet and sour compotes. Fresh berries are often eaten with salt or sugar to balance their intense tartness, and in some countries, they're used to add a bright, fruity note to dishes. Philanthus acidus trees are small, with dense canopies and light green leaves. The fruits grow in clusters and adorn branches like tiny sunlit decorations. Rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, these berries not only boost immunity, but also offer a feeling of freshness and vitality. The star gooseberry is a striking example of how a seemingly modest fruit can become both a garden gem and a culinary discovery for food enthusiasts. Kundong is a small but vivid wild berry, seemingly hidden in dense foliage, waiting to surprise those who find it. The fruits are round, red, or deep purple, with juicy, sweet and sour flesh that melts in the mouth, leaving a light, fruity aftertaste reminiscent of cherry and cranberry. The berries are eaten fresh, used in juices, jams, and desserts, and in some countries, they're also valued in folk medicine for their immunity-boosting and digestive benefits. Kundong shrubs are low and dense, with branches covered in fruits that ripen gradually, adorning the plant with bright pearls among the greenery. Native to Southeast Asia, this fruit is prized for its unusual taste, gentle tanginess, and tropical freshness. Kundong is a true little jungle surprise that delights both the eye and the palate, turning a walk through the forest or garden into a genuine gastronomic discovery. Bacupari. Imagine walking through the humid tropical rainforests of the Amazon and stumbling upon a small, bright yellow fruit with smooth skin. That's bacupari. At first glance, it seems quite modest, but once you taste it, you'll experience a burst of freshness and gentle tartness with delicate sweet notes. Its flesh is soft and juicy, with a flavor reminiscent of a mix between passion fruit and lemon, accompanied by a pleasant, light astringency. Bacupari ripens on tall trees growing in dense greenery and is harvested by hand, as the fruits are very delicate. Among local tribes, this fruit is considered a true delicacy. It's eaten fresh, turned into refreshing drinks, and made into jams. Outside the Amazon, bacupari is rarely seen, but it's precisely these hidden gems of nature that make tropical travel truly special. In North America, in prairies and forests, one can find chokecherry. Its clusters of shiny dark purple berries look appetizing, but their taste is astringent and puckering, hence the name chokecherry. Indigenous peoples dried the fruit and used them in traditional cuisine and for making medicinal infusions. Today, they are used to make syrups, jellies, and wines, but few dare to eat them raw. Despite the modest taste, chokecherry is valued for its high antioxidant content and resilience. The shrub easily survives in harsh climates. In the tropical regions of Asia grows the exotic matoa, a vibrant fruit with brownish-red skin and a round shape. The flesh is creamy, sweet with hints of nut and caramel, reminiscent of a blend of mango and lychee. The fruits grow in decorative clusters on tall trees. Native to Indonesia, the fruit is popular, eaten fresh, and used in desserts. Its colorful skin and unique sweet flavor make matoa a favorite tropical treat among gourmets. Finger lime. At first glance, finger lime looks like a small, elongated fruit similar to a miniature cucumber with bright green or yellow skin. but its most unique feature lies inside. Instead of typical citrus juice, it contains tiny pearls resembling caviar, which burst in the mouth with a pop of vibrant citrus flavor. These citrus pearls bring an extraordinary freshness and striking visual appeal to dishes. Native to Australia, finger limes are harvested by hand from shrubs growing in coastal areas. This fruit not only surprises with its flavor, but has become a popular ingredient in gourmet cuisines around the world, from salads to seafoods and desserts. For those who love experimenting with texture and taste, finger lime is a true culinary gem. Dogwood is known for its brightly colored red fruits, which are elongated drupes. Their rich sweet and sour flavor is cherished in the Caucasus, Turkey, and Eastern Europe. The berries are used to make compotes, sauces, fruit leather, and even homemade wine. Dogwood bushes are beautiful and ornamental. In spring, they are covered in white flowers, and in autumn, adorned with ruby red clusters. The fruits are rich in vitamin C and were once considered the berry of strength, believed to help recover from illness. It's no coincidence that dogwood trees were often planted near homes, as people believed they brought health and longevity. Blackthorn, or sloe, is striking for its dark purple, almost black fruits covered in a light bluish bloom. The berries are small, round, and firm to the touch. The taste of fresh fruit is very astringent and tart, with a slight bitterness, making them nearly inedible raw. However, after freezing or processing, they become sweet and sour, perfect for jams, liquors, and the traditional English drink, sloe gin. In spring, blackthorn bushes are adorned with fragrant white blossoms, and in autumn, with dark berries that contrast beautifully against the silvery bark. Cedar Bay cherry berries are small, round, and deep red with smooth, shiny skin. When ripe, they become very juicy, and their taste is sweet with slight tartness and a tropical fruit aroma. The fruits grow on compact evergreen trees and form dense clusters resembling miniature cherries. The plant is native to Australia and the islands of Oceania, where berries are harvested for jams, desserts, and natural juices. The fruits are loved not only by people, but also by birds, which help spread the seeds. Imagine a fruit that can withstand salty sea winds and literally grows right on the sand. The beach plum is a rare coastal fruit found along the eastern shores of the United States. Its shrubs help stabilize dunes and protect the coastline while producing small but vibrant fruits. Beach plum fruits look like miniature plums, round with dark purple skin and a bluish bloom. The flesh is firm, juicy, and has a bright and sweet tart flavor with a pronounced freshness. Eaten raw, they can seem a bit sharp, but once fully ripe, their taste becomes softer and more complex. These fruits are especially valued for their versatility. They're used to make jams, sauces, and beverages with rich color and aroma. The beach plum is a perfect example of how harsh coastal conditions can shape a fruit with character, bold flavor, and a unique story. Sherbet berries, or falsa, may look modest, small, dark purple berries the size of a cherry, but their taste bursts with a tangy, sweet freshness. The flesh is juicy with a slight astringency, making it perfect for refreshing drinks, jams, and syrups. In India, falsa is valued not only for its flavor. The berries are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which boost immunity and help the body cope with heat. Grewia asiatica shrubs are low, densely leafed, with many small branches covered in fruits that ripen during the rainy season and brighten the landscape with their color. Interestingly, falso has long been used in traditional medicine. Drinks made from the berries were considered cooling and invigorating, helping people endure hot climates. Sherbet berries combine simplicity and benefit, where a small fruit delivers rich taste and a burst of tropical refreshment, turning each sip or dessert into a true delight. The wilderness of North America is full of berries that rarely make it into mainstream culture, and blue elderberry is one of them. Sambucus caerulea grows on sunny slopes, in valleys, and along rivers, thriving in dry climates of the western United States and Mexico. The shrub produces dense clusters of small berries with a unique bluish tint. The berries are coated with a light waxy bloom, giving them a matte appearance. Fresh, they taste tart with pronounced acidity and herbal notes. When cooked, their flavor becomes softer, deeper, and richer. The standout feature of blue elderberry is its nutrient-rich profile. The berries are high in natural pigments and antioxidants, which is why they're traditionally used for syrups, jams, and beverages. The aroma is warm and slightly spiced, with woody undertones, evoking a sense of wild, untouched nature.